another 5 minutes about rounding and steps this time. So starting Shift A, converter, math. When we select here, you can see rounding. Everything below here, that line here, is rounding. So round, floor, ceiling, truncate. Start with round, take the X, drag it like this. Normally you have it like that, as you know by now, 0 here, 1 here, in a linear, nice curve. With rounding, it cuts with 0.5. So 0.5. It's cut. So this is 0, this is 1. If I change it to more multiply here, so you can see, I can just press Shift D, multiply, put the like 4 here, then you can see 0, 0.5, that means all this is 1, then we get 1.5 and that's 2, 2.5 and that will be 3, 3.5 and that will be 4. So that is how a rounding works. We have then floor. Floor takes the lowest possible integer when you have decimals. So 0.999 will still be 0. So 0, then we have almost 1, still 0, and then we have 1, and everything up to 199 will be 1. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Truncate works exactly the same way. Only difference is that negative numbers have a different rounding point. So if I put -4 here instead, and I transform this into positive by using, we can just take Shift D here, by using an absolute, you can see now with truncate you have 0 here. But with floor, it starts with 1 instead here. Now remember that we have transformed it to positive, so this is really a negative -1. So this is really confusing, but just remember that floor and truncate is only different when it comes to negative numbers. Okay? Then we have ceiling, and ceiling is the top value. We can take away the absolute here, will make no difference. But here we have 0.01, but with ceiling we take the top value, so it rounds up to 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is how ceiling works all the way. So even if it's 0 to 10, it will be 1 to 10 in this case, since we're using ceiling. And those are the roundings that we have. Then we have something called snap here, and that is an increment value. So here we have 20 rows because the increment value is 0.5. So here is 0, here is 0.5, here's 1, 1.5, and so on. If I put this to 1, then it will do an increment on each complete integer. So here's 0, 1, since we reach 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So snap is really good when you just want a very quick increment or increasing of a value to get different values out like this. So that's snap. We have a similar thing in the map range. I can show that as well since we have 1 minute left. So Shift A, converter, map range. I go like this and I take away the snap and I change linear into step linear and put this to like 5. And now you can see we have 5 lines here, and the reason that it's not something here is because the value here goes to 10 and the maximum value we have here, since it's clamped, is only 1. So that means that I need to go up here to 10 as well to make it even. But now you can see we have these 5 steps here, and you can also see that 5 steps gives 6 numbers. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you use 4, you get 5 numbers. So it can be confusing, but you see the clear difference here. So if I only use 2, yeah, it only uses 3 different colors here or numbers. If I put 1 here and I put 1 here, you see it divides it still in 3 different ways. So that is the map range step, and now you know how you can divide this smooth curve into fixed integers or fixed values. And now the 5 minutes is gone, so I just say bye for now and see you in the next chapter.